This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Dry-Tek Environmental.
Listen, you know as well as I do, the weather on Delmarva is absolutely wild. 1 minute the sun's shining, next could be a downright downpour, and on top of that, the temperatures. Remember the Christmas just a couple of years ago? Hot enough to wear shorts. You never know what you're going to get. All of that fluctuation has an impact on your crawl space. How, you ask? What can you do about it, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. 102.5 WBOC's Corey Phoebus gets the answers from our friends at Dry-Tek Environmental.
Every magnificent structure started from the bottom. The foundation, which is coincidentally the most important layer of that structure because it is constantly under weight, under tension, and without that foundation, the building would fall. And for us, that big magnificent structure is our home, and that foundation is our crawl space. Now, with the fluctuating temperatures of Delmarva, we need to make sure that we're checking on that foundation and our crawl space to make sure that our house will stand for as long as it possibly can. So, of course, I had to come down and talk to my very good friend, Austin Ireland of Dry-Tek. Austin, how are you?
Sir, good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
So this must be a pretty busy time of year for you guys because of the fluctuation of temperatures and the rain.
Yes, sir. Very busy. We got a long backlog of work.
Now, with Delmarva being the biggest culprit for fluctuating temperatures, what are some of the things that you're seeing this season?
Very high humidity because of the heavy torrential rains that we get. Crawl spaces are filling up. They're filling up quickly, and then that's adding to the humidity. We're seeing a lot of saturated insulation, that M word that nobody wants to hear. So
Sure.
It's wet down there.
Now, with a bunch of rain happening at one time, now does the level of the sea level have anything to do with it?
If you're close to the water, absolutely. You're going to be fighting the water table because we're on a peninsula. We are surrounded by water. Also, when we talk about humidity, the moisture in the air, when you're close to the sea, you also have salt in the air,
Sure.
which is corrosive. So if you're right next to the water with an open vented crawl space, you got kind of a double whammy.
Now, a lot of people are afraid to go under their crawl space, and before you came to my house, I never went under my crawl space because, let's face it, it's dark, it's dirty, it's damp, it's gross, but you and your guys are more than willing to go under there. How often should we as homeowners check out our crawl space?
Minimally, annually. Somebody has got to poke their head down there minimally one time a year, just to see if you have a plumbing leak you didn't know about. You could have had a plumbing leak that's leaking for 6 months.
Sure.
And now that's quite a big puddle, or if it's sewage, which if that's the case, you'll probably smell it, but
Okay.
You want to poke your head down there minimally one time a year.
Now, if an amount of water is constantly in our crawl space, and let's say we do get that dreaded M-word mold, in case you guys didn't figure that out, what do we do? I mean, how do we mitigate that?
Well, your best bet is to call a professional. Call somebody that is certified and licensed in crawl space, restoration, encapsulation, that sort of thing. You're going to want an expert. You're not going to want a company that has it as a caveat add-on service, an expert.
Now, you said encapsulation. What benefits would encapsulation have on my crawl space?
Great question. So the textbook definition of encapsulation is sealing off outdoor elements from the crawl space. So if you block off your foundation vents permanently, the crawl space is now encapsulated. But the thing of it is, you will trap humidity and moisture down there without the dehumidifier.
Okay.
And then we also have to take the groundwater things into consideration, sump pumps, French drains, those sort of things.
And they are designed to take whatever water that accumulates in your crawl space out of your crawl space without allowing it back in.
Correct. Pump it out, keep it dry.
Okay, and how long would something like this last me?
Like a Champ sump pump package?
Sure,
That's-
encapsulation, the package, everything.
Well, our package is going to come with a 5-year warranty that also has a lifetime guarantee as long as you stay on the maintenance program and you're warranting and maintaining the crawl space, because we do need to maintain that. It's a good option.
And when your guys come in, when they say, Austin, I'm giving up, I can't go under my house, there's too many spiders, or whatever the reason may be, you then own the crawl space. You take it over forever.
Yep. Once your problematic crawl space, once we take it, becomes our problematic crawl space. It's our problem now.
Okay, so there's no need for me to get on my hands and knees, go down, get dirty, get sticky, get nasty. You guys take care of everything.
Absolutely.
And if there is ever a problem, let's say I do have a sewage leak or something that happens while my crawl space is encapsulated, what happens after that?
Give us a call. We'll get it cleaned up.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's what we do.
very, very good. So folks, with the fluctuating temperatures, being close to the beach, like Austin said, we do have the double whammy situations constantly here on the shore. So make sure you give yourself a certified professional a call to make sure that your crawl space will be clean for many years to come. Austin, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Good reasons right there. When you decide to give Dry-Tek a call, remember they are backed by the Do Right Guarantee.